Hi, welcome to Q&A Tuesday this week. This week, the question is, what do you do about temptations? Well, Mae West had a great line that I can resist anything but temptation. And temptation will occur on this program or any other program. But it does get better with time. Eating a nutrient-rich diet is one of the best ways to reduce temptation, especially for things like sugar. And you know, I get tempted just like anyone else does, but I very seldom succumb to temptation because I know what it might mean to me if I give in. I know that the pleasure I'll get from eating something might last, at the most 5 minutes. But the pain and the suffering from being overweight or developing diabetes or heart disease, or even the mental suffering of food addiction, that lasts a lifetime. And I value my health and my freedom from addictive thoughts and feelings too much. So I guess I think it through. Most times, if you could take a few minutes to review your goals, or meditate, or do some EFT, emotional freedom technique, it can really help. This too shall pass. Now, once in a while, people will indulge their temptations, and I'm no exception. Relapse will occur for everyone, but that's not what's going to undermine your success on this program. It's what happens afterwards, because the minute you have a relapse, the next meal, the next bite, get back on the program and you'll be fine. Don't wait until the next day or the next week or the next year. Make it the next bite. And also, the longer you stick with this way of eating, the more vegetables you eat, the less you'll find temptation happening. Another thing to remember is that cravings are emotional. Food is for hunger and survival, and when you are actually hungry, any food will satisfy you. A temptation is a craving. It's an appetite for a particular food, and cravings usually have an emotional basis. And sometimes you'll just need to find a better way to deal with your emotional state before you can really manage your temptations well. Everybody's willing to do what's easy, but are you willing to do what it takes? Temptation's gonna happen. We live in a veritable Garden of Eden, except that it's not just an apple that we have to be wary of. Temptation is all around us all the time. So that means that it's really important that you control your environment as best you can. Get the tempting food out of your house. Remember, if it's in your house, it's in your mouth. Avoid tempting situations for a while. Control your social situations and your exposure to food during social situations. Plan and prepare. Eat enough food. Make sure that you feel really full. If you find that this is happening quite often, you might want to make sure that you're completing the reflection form that is a part of each month's module to try and get insight into why you're constantly giving in to these temptations. So, you've got some really helpful tools that you can use in the program. So review those tools, make sure that you're using them. Review the lessons that you've got on cravings and on emotional freedom technique. Get some social support from a friend. Maybe you need to read about how to partner up with someone, and that's in the module on the social situations. Maybe you need to pay a small fee to me so that you can do a reality check with me each week, where you complete your food diary and send it to me each week for some additional accountability and feedback. So there's lots that you can do, and I wish you all the very best of luck. This is not an easy journey by any means, but it's a very worthwhile journey. And that's my A to your Q this week. I hope that helps. So go and have a great day. Bye-bye for now.